Peace, peace. Welcome to my
Peace,
platform,
God.
family. Hey,
Welcome.
thank you for your patience. I appreciate everything. I appreciate
Yeah.
everything. So you can hear me well? You can hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
All right, perfect. Perfect. Hey, everybody, we got the most electrifying, the one, the only in the building tonight. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're gonna chop this up and get it out to the people, circulate all the good points all the good, powerful insights that we about to create. So, again, O Solo is one of my favorite artists, especially battle rappers. So I definitely wanted to open up my platform to them and get out, any type of things that he wanted to get to the people. We just don't want to get that help that as much as we can.
All right.
Also, would you like to say anything to the people before we get started?
Yeah, it's the most electrified. Your father's uncle on your mother's side.
That's
That's about
right. Let's go.
Let's
Legendary.
go.
Legendary. All right. And that's a perfect transition to my first question. I was saying, so more specifically, do you have one message now to your fans worldwide?
Yeah, my message would be
Yeah.
don't
Thank
give up on yourself. Keep
Perfect.
fighting. You never know when you're going to get your big break. So, my message is to keep working at something, whatever you work at. It always pays off in the end. Do not, by all means, do not give up on yourself.
That's right.
You have to be prepared for the long run. Nothing happens overnight. So just keep working and eventually it's going to pay off.
That's right. Hey, I forgot to say in my intro real quick. Hey, this is your program tonight, so we are in no rush. I'm gonna get through
Mm-hmm.
these questions. It's about 30 of them, some slight, quick ones, just like I
Mm-hmm.
said. Hey, one message for your fans, something slight like that. We're gonna get
All
to
right,
the
so
end like Nori too. Like it's like a game. Like you feel me? I think I'm starting something new. It's fun.
mm-hmm.
Everybody be having fun at the end. That it's like my final question is like a good one and all that. So I like getting there.
Okay.
Question number two. Hey, so Solo, what are you currently working on, real quick? Current projects. Any current projects?
Well, I'm doing my album now in the studio. I'm over here
Oh
in the
shit.
Mushroom Gang studio, and I'm
Word.
doing my album in the shit studio. It's a
No, that's
couple
big
of
news
us
for
there,
me
but
personally, but continue. My fault. That's big news
yeah,
for me personally.
I'm doing uh I'm doing my album now, which everybody was waiting for. I've been working on this shit for like 10 years. Like,
Right.
so I'm doing that. Also, Kids Foundation kind of.
That's right. And
So,
we ain't trying to give too much, give too much. But we definitely want to know about though we appreciate those things because like you said, the album has been long awaited. The album is long awaited for sure. Know what I mean? So that was big news to me. And that's we got physical evidence there, y'all, this time. Look at him. He in there right now, y'all. Let's get it. Hey, question number three. What aspects of your career? Hold on. Of co- Hold on, I got it because these my joints is professional. Hello, boom. I'm trying to work on my journalism. You know how I go. What
mhm.
aspects of your career should we highlight that maybe it's something maybe that we doesn't get as much light as it should
uh-huh.
be. You know what I mean? So
Just the aspect of
yeah,
the Safe House for Kids Foundation. So that would be the
facts.
one where what I'm saying what we want to highlight because it's not after a certain age, it's not about us anymore. It's about what's coming after us
That's right.
and the people that we brought into the world. So my highlight would be the giving back part. I would say.
Okay,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
We're gonna do our part to circulate these with the little, how the captions go and all that, man. We
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that. That work is good, man. So nah, that's heavy. Like, a nonprofit organization, like the charity. I mean, that's why he's
Yeah.
one of y'all favorites, man, because he does things behind the scenes that y'all not
Mm-hmm.
seeing. You feel what I'm trying to say? Heavy work, real heavy work.
Mhm.
Say so next question. What was your initial interest in battle rap specifically?
My initial interest was to be different than what everybody else is doing because everybody is shoot, shoot, kill, kill. I wanted to make people laugh, laugh, have fun, fun memories that you'll never forget. Like, we come from a place where everyone's getting shot, everyone's getting hurt, killed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yes, sir.
why does everything have to be that? And that's where I come in. I'm an entertainer, but I also give you something different to think about than what we come from the street corner.
That's right.
So when you're looking at minds, you're looking at a total different sense of humor coming to the people than shoot 'em up, bang, bang. This is battle rap. You know, my shit is laughter. I'm here to make you laugh. I'm here to entertain you and to make it worth you wanting to buy another ticket to see me again. That's my job.
And you do it well. You do it well. One
Thank
of the
you.
highest selling, highest, most watched battle rappers.
Yes, sir.
Definitely from art. From I did my own homework, y'all, and
Mhm,
O Solo is one of the most watched battle rappers out right now, active.
mhm.
So we're gonna keep pushing that, y'all. So, but thank you very much. What was one of your biggest challenges that you had to overcome on your way to say this point in your career
The
musically?
biggest challenges was I would say, the Slave Sever battle. It was one of the biggest challenges because I was coming back off of 1 minute battles. Because back in the Fight Club when we battled, it was 60 seconds.
I remember
And
that
then
I
when
was
I
watching
got
the
to the real,
DVD.
yeah, and then when I got to the real battle, which was like the Arsenal and them getting to those battles, it was like 5 and 10 minutes. So it was like I came a long way from doing it the way I was doing it to where you had to freestyle it for those 60 seconds to preparing uh 3 songs worth of material to battle somebody. So it was way different. So, but I overcame it because I had to learn it. I had to learn what I was supposed to be doing. That's why I told Arch to give me a couple of them, so I can know what I'm supposed to be doing. And once I understand the framework to it, there's no stopping me because I was the best back then, so I still could be the best now. You
That's
know?
right. Hell yeah. Hell
Hmm.
yeah. That's why you make it look so easy. But that was very interesting too.
Hmm.
That's like introspective. You know what I mean? That's real introspective, high level, sophisticated, get ready to do the work and hot good at high execution.
Hmm.
That's what I took. That's why I was listening to that. That's what I took from that, man. I appreciate that. Say,
Hmm.
so what is do you have any advice for the aspiring ba- uh battle rappers?
For the aspiring battle rappers, just I want them to just study their craft.
Facts.
And if they got a niche, or um if they got something that people like, um then if they got something that people like, then I suggest you stick to your craft and try to learn your craft and just be the best out of it. If you're gonna be a battle rapper, then what is consists of battle rapping words? So you got to read a lot of books. I mean, just stay on your craft. Read a lot. Know a lot of different words. Try to understand what this craft means. And then after you understand what it means, then you can be the best at it that you want to be. But if you don't do the homework to it, you won't achieve what you're trying to achieve.
That's how I appreciate that. And what I want
Hmm.
to, what I one thing I want to say, oh solo, real quick, is that, and when you hear you, if you hear if you hear my silence, that's because I want you to. I'm just, you're talking heavy, so I want you to I
Yeah.
want to get those powerful insights out. You know what I mean?
All
For
right. Got you.
perspective,
I
that's
got
what
you.
I do. That's what I do. And but I'm over here like, yeah, I'm over here like, I'm really. It's motivating me, and it's
Hmm.
inspiring me to know it's to just do my best at what I'm doing. You know what I mean? That's why I take what I do, it's very seriously. I didn't these questions for me. I really did do some homework. Who asking these, and is how could I word these questions to be more specific to what I'm trying to ask. You know what I mean? Everything. So
Mhm.
I definitely get what you know what you or I'm doing like what I took from these taken from these points. And I mean that I'm definitely doing my best to input them too, cause these is heavy. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. So that's why if
Mhm.
you hear my silence, I always like to say that too, cause I don't talk to people that's not. I don't talk to people that's not. You feel me? That's not doing they shit. Nah, I mean, shout out to only myself. He's like the top. Like last dude was the. He's like the top. Like underground. How you call it? Like brand. Like he's the next
Mhm.
Nike type shit coming out of New England. Like it's
Mhm.
crazy. Like he got the whole hip hop circuit out. He got the whole circuit. All the artists from like in the new Northeast, just like wearing his clothes and shit like that. He be having like big ass drops. Know what I mean? Like it's real some shit. So y'all niggas, man, man, shout out to y'all. Like, let's go. Like let's really
Mhm.
go to the next level. Like let's double up. Like let's go.
Yeah,
It's our time.
it
Next
is our
question.
time.
Yeah, next question. I appreciate y'all. Hey, favorite project. What's your favorite project? Could be a favorite battle. Favorite project
Uh,
and
my
why?
favorite project
Yeah,
would be
and
my
why?
monster song. That's on Stomp the Yard and on Madden '08. That was my favorite project. Although I
Right.
didn't like the song and I didn't want to do it at first,
Yeah.
I came around to liking it. Sometimes you don't know what the label is doing, and
Right.
then say why they picked that song, but then you understand years and years after the reason why, and it's still going. That song is still going, and it was a big hit for the colleges, for dance teams and stuff like that. So that
Yeah,
was my
that's
great.
huge to be in a fucking
You know
video
what I'm saying?
game, in a freaking video
Yeah,
game. Sorry, YouTube. Yeah,
yeah,
it's huge to be in a video game. Like, I bet you that did. Oh my God, that's a lot of people's dreams. A lot of people,
yeah,
certain artists'
yeah.
dreams. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
imagine that right now, especially in the 2000s. That was that's like being in 2K now. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
Madden in the 2000s was the top game. So
Yeah, yeah,
let's get it. Let's get to it. All right.
yep.
So boom. Long term goals within your career musically. Do you have do you have
I
any?
just want to put out. That's why I'm not rushing because I just wanted to put out a good album, and I don't care if it like Dr. Dre. If it take 20 years to do it, is if it's really good, it's really good. So
That's right.
I don't care how long it took. I'm just um I'm just happy to still be able to do it to actually put out the album. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because that's been long awaited. I remember in battles
Yeah.
people was talking about that. You know what I mean,
And
and stuff
everybody
like
was
that.
saying like, "Oh, you battling, 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 but where's the album? Why you not giving
Yes.
us the album?" But I was giving them little snippets of
You
the
know what it
album.
is too, not to cut your wisdom. You got that rap style in battling. Like you're one of those people that can bring that style to rap, battle
And
rap.
I'm a very good storyteller, so I could bring the story of where I'm from to the people of the world, and that's what they want, a good story. Like, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? They want to hear some different shit, but they want a good story, and how you craft it is how you would be recognized for. So
right.
I'm taking my time on crafting it in a perfected way, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh shit, no, that's good. Man. All right, so boom. What is one thing that the people would be surprised to learn about you?
Uh, they'd be
You
surprised. Well, let me tell you,
right?
my mom's passed away having me in the cab on the way to the hospital. So a
My
lot of people didn't
condolences.
know that I did a story with Hotness TV with Rita from Hotness TV, and that's when people was asking about it. But yeah, that's a true story, and that's why my calling is Under the Bright Lights, because I was born in Times Square, under the bright lights. So that was like somewhat like
Wow.
a premonition of what I'm supposed to be doing, but
Right.
didn't understand it till years later. So now I understand why everything happened the way it is because I'm supposed to be here where I am now.
Yo, this is heavy. This is heavy. This is heavy work. All right, so then one thing, boom. Who are some of your inspirations, oh Solo?
All right, so my inspirations would be Big Pun is one of them because
Right,
of his wordsmith, the way he uses the words, and if you notice, the way he uses the words, that's sort of similar to the way I use the words, but I use it slower in battle rap. But it's the same format of being a wordsmith. That's
right,
one. Scarface and his speech and his tone and how he projects it. That's another person. And then I listen to like the old school Teddy Pendergrass, Luther
right.
Vandross. I listen to all of these. I listen to all genres of music to understand musically where I'm at and where I'm supposed to go with it. So creativity wise, you have to listen to everything in order to get a picture of where you're supposed to be going.
Well, I feel that way too, though. You know, because I
Hmm.
I feel like a banger is a banger from
Yeah.
any genre. You know what I mean?
But you always should study the people before you
That's
so that
right.
you can get a greater understanding and now you can be the best in the artist that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand where the artistry came from. You gotta understand the people that was before you and the contributions that they made so that you could be better.
Right,
You know?
right. Because that's what they wanted too. They wanted the
Because that's
next
what they
generation
want
to be
too.
better.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dang. So, what is some passions outside of work, outside of the hip hop, the
Well, I
rapping?
like to cook. I like to cook. I'm about to do a cooking. I'm about to do a cooking show.
Let's go.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
I
all
love
right.
to cook. Um, I'm about
That's
to do
enough,
that.
bro. You don't
I'm about
gotta
to
go
do a
too much. I ain't going too far, but just a few things. You know, what's a
yeah,
couple channels?
I got a podcast coming out called
That's
The
fire.
Obituaries. So I'm gonna be doing that. You know how everybody talk about everybody that won the battle, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
be talking about only the people that
Who
lost
lost
the
the
battle.
battle? Ooh,
So it's
that's
called
a
the
fire concept.
obituaries. You feel me?
Yo, no,
The
that's a good that's a
obituary.
fire concept because people could sit there and use that. Like
Mm-hmm.
niggas, yo, bro, if I was a battle rapper and I lost, I'd be on there. I'd be like, all right, what he say? I could have done better. Like people could use
Uh
that
huh.
constructively. Is all I'm saying. That's a fire concept.
Yes, sir.
All right, but I know who I'm dealing with, bro. I'm dealing with one of them ones. I'm dealing with one of
Mm-hmm.
them ones. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
so boom. When you all right, do you run into any criticism slash negativity? And if so, how do you handle it?
Yeah, you always gonna have some people that don't like you. I mean, that's the negativity part of it. But I mean, they'll come around. I mean, if you practice your craft and you know what you're doing and you know what you're trying to do, you got to stay focused and not listen to the naysayers and the people outside that's telling you you're whack or you're this or you're that. You got to stay the course, and it comes back to continuing to perfect your craft. Once you've perfected your craft, then you will be the best at what you're trying to do. But if there's no practice, then there's no purpose.
All right. Come on. If there's no practice, there's no purpose, y'all. Come on. Let's stay up. Stay on how you say, keep up. Hey,
Keep up.
what's your favorite way to relax? That's a fact though.
My
Niggas gotta
favorite way to
keep up.
relax is just chilling, chilling. I like a normal day, like gonna grab a cup of coffee in the morning.
That's a fact.
Um, might have a bagel, a donut, or something like that, and just get the day started. You know what I'm saying? I just like normal shit because I be so much in front of people's faces all the time that when I
Right.
do get time to myself, I just want to be to myself and my kids, like, and just relax with them and just have a little cookout or just do stuff with them and shit. It just brings me, it grounds me back down to earth that I'm just like everybody else. I don't want to be somebody that's bigger than you or uh, the top guy.
Right.
I I specialize in being regular
Well,
because
humanity.
at one point in life I thought that having the biggest chain and having the best watch and all of this, the best car, was um was the thing to do. But after I had all of that, it made me feel no different. So I said, what did I buy all this stuff for? So it's like I didn't
Word.
need all of it to make me who I am. And I'm better who I am now because I understand who I am. And I don't have to fake it for nobody.
All right, boom. So when it comes to boom, when it that shows a lot of humanity, by the way. But anyway, creates people for people to relate to. You know what I mean? That's the real person's person. But
Hmm.
creative. Without giving too much? What is your creative process like?
A dark place. It's a dark place every time.
Okay.
Like, there's no lights. It's no outside. It's to come up with the stuff that I come up with, it takes a lot out of me, believe it or not. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I believe it. I know it. Actually, I
It,
know
it,
that
it takes a
people
lot
don't.
out of me. I don't get outside enough. I don't be outside, just chilling enough with everybody because I got to come up with the next big thing to say. And it's like, it's hard because it's not hard in the sense of, oh, I can't come up with it. It's hard in the sense of it's time consuming and a lot of stuff I got to pass by because I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
it take a lot out of you. So when I do get a break, I try to take that break. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
sir. Art
leave
is not
leave
easy.
work as work. You know what I mean?
Yes, art is not easy at all. Art, people think it's easy. That's the thing. People think art is easy when art is. It draws on the mind the same way a muscle, like working out, draws on the muscle. See what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
it's
And it
just
can
like
wear you. It can wear you down. You know
right.
what
That's why
I'm
it's the same thing. Strong mind, strong body. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like
saying?
it's worked out, all that. So I personally know, and I'm glad that that's why I was. So I always like to be quiet and give the silence to the point. Just I'm respecting the point because that point, and I'd love to have that on my platform because that point is universal. Like see what I'm trying to say? So that's for
Hmm.
everybody. But all right, so boom, back to the next one. It's related. What is your when it comes to the creative process? What is like some of your favorite tools or resources? You know, could be like a
Uh,
laptop or something.
yeah. I got the MacBook.
Word.
And I'm constantly I research things. I look up things like things to say, things that are meaningful quotes. If you notice, I put things in there. For 3 men to keep a secret, two got to be dead. You know what I'm saying? So it's these type of
Oh,
things.
yep.
These type of
Okay.
things I look up, I search, I read, I
That's
just
right.
do all of the homework for it, so that I could be able to bring forth to you something that is so devastating that you're going to want to come pay to see it again. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
100%.
that's why I do a lot of the research before because I know it's gonna hit you hard, but it's just how hard is it gonna hit you? And that's what I be worried about, and that's why I think so hard on trying to bring you the next bar that you're gonna say, "Oh my God," to. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because real quick, battle rappers be having like y'all push the world like y'all be have given like the world the most one liners. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like from and that's ill because it's coming from a specific genre. So you're dealing
Mm-hmm.
with the same like 500 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the same
Yeah.
500 people are literally giving like the world the one-liners that athletes, politicians, everybody is using and thinking about in meme culture, but in their own personal lives. However, like because I done seen so many people take lines like and just and apply it to their own life that came
Mm-hmm.
specifically from and Osolo be Osolo has them. He has them. He has that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like that's why for me when we're talking about that it's ill because I appreciate hearing it because I it's basically the work behind those like those things because I'm just sitting here thinking about the room shakers, your room
Mm-hmm.
shakers that that you
Mm-hmm.
got, and you can have like a highlight tape your own self of just the room
Yeah.
shakers.
Yeah.
Um,
That's because I specialize in those one-liners that is gonna make you say, "Whoa!" Like, what did
yeah,
you heard
okay,
what he
so
just
let's take
said?
that a
So
step
it's like,
further, real quick. Oh, solo, the group, the culture, it's has a lot of put like contributes the most one liners. I would say in the 80s it was like comedy. Actual, I noticed a lot of those comedians would drop the one liners and then they would affect the world. Like Axel, Axel Van something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dice Clay. Know what I
Uh
mean,
huh.
remember he used to give out one liners, and then his dude, like the dude before him, they all. So long story short, I just feel like it changed to specifically battle rap, and but here's what I want to take it further. You
Hmm.
within that culture are one of the ones who contribute most of those like one those lines. We could call them one liners, but we're saying I'm calling them lines that live. You're one of those ones that contribute most of those lines in that culture is what I'm trying to say too.
Yes.
So it's not
Yes.
just a culture. You know what I
And that's
mean?
what I specialize in,
All right, bet
because
word.
I
Thank
know
you for
that that's
understanding me.
what you guys want to hear. So I specialize in that. So I know that I have to say something in each round to make you go, did you hear what he just said? That shit was crazy. So it's like I want you to hear something like that every single time you see me. But because that is so time consuming to find the thing, that's why I don't get to be outside and chilling and amongst everybody every time. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to keep thinking of the next thing.
Cost sounds like the cost of that other game. You
The
niggas need a
cost of the
vacation
game.
and shit.
Yeah.
Niggas need
No
vacation.
vacation time. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
Oh man, nah, I'm heavy. I'm already understanding. That's well, I'm understanding as much as I can. You know what I mean? Cause
Uh-huh.
y'all the ones that do that. I see it though. You know what I mean? We could see it from the
Uh-huh.
outside looking in. You know what I mean? Hey,
Yes, sir.
keep it up, y'all. All right, boom. So what is one of the biggest risks in your career that you had to take? You know what I mean? That you
Biggest
overcame.
risk.
I like to show
I
this
would say I
time.
would say the risk was taking battles on short notice.
Smooth.
On my first starting, when I was first starting out, I was trying to just get back in there and get my feet wet again. So it was like I was just taking anything, trying to figure it out. But once I did, it was over after that. Like there's nothing you can say about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Is
Right.
once you own your craft and you know what you're supposed to be doing, then nothing can stop you. So to the fans, like, don't give up on yourself. Don't ever give up on yourself and keep working, because you never know when your big break gonna be. It might not be when you 17, you know. It
Yes,
might
sir.
be when you're 32. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? It
sir,
might be
y'all.
when you're 45. You just don't know. But all you could do is keep on working and try to better yourself to be the best you can be.
Easy. Yo, man, y'all better tune in, man. All right, so say, when you do you run into creative blocks at all? And then if you do, how do you deal
Yeah,
with it?
sometimes I do.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, I run into blocks, and I'll be like, "Damn, man!" Like, then I'll go to the game,
Mm-hmm.
like Grand Theft Auto or something like that, play Call of Duty, to try to get my mind from thinking of it. Then I'll go back to it. But still, I'm in a dark place. I'm in the basement. I'm in a place where it's nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yes,
all to
sir.
myself because I need total silence to think of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
something talks to me and brings this out. So it's not all me. It's a higher power.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love my platform. Anyway, hey, what are some social or political causes that you're interested in or passionate about?
Social
Better
or
yet.
political? Social. I'm supporter, a real big supporter of the veterans.
Hey,
Uh,
facts.
So I'm in support of
Shout out
that,
to veterans.
and I'm in support of the children that have no place to go. Because you got to remember, I was in the orphanage. Like, so I know how it feels to be passed around family to family and different stuff like that. So it's like I've been through it already, and I want to try to talk to somebody that's going through it too, and maybe I can help them out of the situation. You know?
That is so crazy because I'm gonna show y'all something too. I swear to God, I want to start an orphanage. Like I swear to God, I want to start an orphanage. I'm a
Me
and
too. I
and
wanna I wanna grab up one of these schools that don't have any that's shut down. That's in the
right,
city of York, and then I want to open it up and and make like also stuff that we had in school back in the day that we don't have now. So I
right,
want to make one side of the school beds where kids can have a place to stay because they on the streets all night. They don't got nowhere to go.
right.
So one side of the school I want to have beds, but then side of the school I want to have them actually teach the kids finances and how to flip a house and carpentry
So
and
we're gonna
all the
start a
things
school.
that was in school that we had to better ourselves. They took those things out, but I
Yes,
want
sir.
to have those at my place at my school when I go and get it.
So you gonna get it. Let's get it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you gonna get
yeah.
it, man. That's one of the things. All right, so real quick, that's what I was gonna say. No cap though. Like not me, no cap. I wanna start I said we was just talking about like the
Oh yeah, you want to start a nonprofit?
yeah, we said something about the food shelter. It's right
Mhm.
here, no cap. Like I got the note right there.
Orphanage.
Shelter programs right there. Like y'all know I'm not capping. I don't do the cap. All right, back to the interview. But he just made a point. I'm not agreeing with I don't do that. I only agree with something that's the truth. All right. I really did. I really did want to start the program. It's right there, y'all. Y'all seen it. All right. Next question. What how do you think your work has impacted the world or society so far? Um Boom. How do you think your work has um has impacted the society so far? And I got your message. That's all right. Well, I'll get to the fun ones in a second. Yeah. Impact. How do you think your work's impacted the society so far?
Not because it gave kids another way of thinking. Like I'm not shoot 'em up, bang bang. Although I tell you those stories from the hood that really happened. These are real stories that
Right.
when there was a gun involved, that's not my whole situation. That's not what I go up there for. My
Right.
main objective is to entertain. My second is to make you laugh because laughing purifies the soul.
That's
So
right.
people that laugh,
You're making people live longer, actually. But go
exactly,
ahead.
exactly, exactly.
Do
That's what
your
I'm
own
trying to do.
homework.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. I'm making people live longer, and I don't just rap about BS. I give you something to take home with you that you can live off of, that you
Right.
can take, and it'll be a lesson to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like words are spells, but once spoken becomes spells.
Yes,
So I'm
sir.
careful when I talk because I was taught not to tell. Oh, solo
Mm-hmm.
autistic. No, more like a stoop. Look it up. Because if I say a duck can pull a truck, the big
Mm-hmm.
hook it up. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
yep,
something that
yep.
you can think about, and it's like, hold on, this nigga not up here just saying stuff to you know what I'm saying? Shoot him up, kill him.
Right, right.
He's saying things that you can live with for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
that's my difference in what I'm battle rapping about than what everybody else is battle rapping about.
And you're so different. What we're gonna do is now that we almost at the end, like 85% through. This the first time
Mhm.
now we're gonna do because the fun questions is at the end. We're gonna start at the end and go back to the see if we can get up to the where we was just at. It's only like probably
Okay,
10 questions altogether, but you get the format now. That's how
let's go.
unique and different we are. All right, funnest question of them all. This is what we having everybody have fun. All right, cool. If you could have a superpower, what would it be and why? That's how I end every interview. Everybody be like, "Oh shit, I ain't know he was gonna ask me that." But yeah, that's some Noriega shit. What if you could have a superpower? What would it be and why?
Okay, so my superpowers
Yes,
would be I would want to fly.
facts.
I would want to fly.
That's the main one.
Either I would want to fly or I would want to be invisible. Flying because I could go anywhere. I could, like I could travel the whole damn world being able to fly.
Right,
Also, if I need money, I could just fly down, get money. I could fly down, get food, and then fly back up. So
right.
it's like I'll never be without. I'll never have like a problem or whatever.
Well,
And the same thing if I was invisible, I would just disappear. I could be right there, but not there. If you understand.
yes, sir.
Hmm.
Shoot, all right, easy, easy. All right, so do you have a pet peeve?
Yeah, just try to like keeping everything organized. Like stuff got to be organized. If I put the toothbrushes in yellow, red, white, blue, and it's
Okay.
in yellow, white, I gotta switch it back and make that back blue, white. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's
It's
that
just like
OCD. Are you a Virgo
yeah,
like me?
yeah, yep, yep, yep.
Wait, what? You a Virgo?
No, 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 no. I thought you said that's OCD like you. My
Yeah, yeah,
bad.
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah. I
I'm
did say that.
I'm a
No, that's
Scorpio.
OCD like a Virgo for real. And I'm a Virgo too.
Yeah, nah, I'm a Scorpio though.
Okay.
So I'm a
Wait, that's
November
right there,
20th.
right?
November.
Yeah, that's right
Yeah, I'm on
there.
November. Yeah,
That's
it's right there, right
fire. Okay.
before.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Say so. Boom. What do you find funny? I like this one too. I'm saying my last questions is good. What do you find funny, motivating, and like surprising? So funny, funny first, of course. What?
Like, but what I find funny, what I find funny is people trying to imitate me, like trying to act like they me up there when they say the one brother bring two brothers and
Facts.
or that they try to use my voice. I find that really funny, but I don't show it. But inside, I'm cracking up, but I don't show it because I'm in battle mode, and my whole
That's flattery.
aura is to not laugh and to
Right.
not laugh at anything I'm saying until the battle is over, and
Mm.
then that's when I'm just, you know what I'm saying? That's when I'm all laughing with everybody and stuff like that.
Okay. So how do you feel about social media? Is it good or bad?
It's good in the sense of you can get a lot done and you can meet a lot of people in the business and the craft that you're trying to be or trying to do. But then it's bad in the sense of relationship and it's bad in the sense of the kids nowadays they all online and they all think they can find better with they looking at this person and that person and
Right.
it's just it took away everything from everybody and that's why nobody stays together no more. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yes, sir.
because like everybody thinks that well, I could just have this person online. I see all these people. This one's looking at me. So um it's like, you know what I'm saying? You could take yourself in a place that you don't of guessing.
Definitely. Yes, sir. For real. No, it's definitely not like that. Hey, that reminded me. I'm a substitute teacher. That reminded me of a lot of kids' perspective nowadays. It's a little bit different than how like we was rocking out for sure. We kind of had groups, you know what I mean? Our own crew, run around, have fun and shit like that. They like they more. I don't know. They seem a little more quiet than us and less rambunctious, like because they be on their phone so much. Like I don't
Hmm.
know. Hey, but next
Yeah,
one,
yeah. It's,
right?
you see, like we rode the bike, and
Yeah,
then we rode so far though. We rode so far, and when the lights was coming on,
we was
the
coming
street lights
home.
was coming on, and we ran back home. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But
They don't know.
and
They
then
already
like
in home. They already in home on the iPad. It's
yeah,
crazy.
they on the iPad. I'm talking about all day though. They on the game, the PS4. See, we played the game a
Right.
little bit,
A little
and then that's
bit.
why our Nintendos and everything lasted so long because we
Word.
were outside. Get your ass out the house. You're not
Yeah.
sitting around here. Like they made us go outside, go
I was
play, go
about
do
to say
something, get out
that.
of
My
my.
people, they
You
kicked
know what
me
I'm
off the
saying?
PlayStation. They
But
said they kicked
now
me off the PlayStation.
the parents are keeping the kids in the house like and giving them the iPad, giving them the
Right.
iPhone, giving them-
Right.
and they saying like, I don't got to worry about them. They on the iPad all day.
All day. And that done got into the school systems. Mm. No, I didn't. And an apple neither. How come everybody have an apple in your hand, but you can't eat it though? Oh man. Hey, so my last one, right? The what's your dream? Because I got a few more, but this the heaviest one. What's your dream collab and why? Factory. Damn, of course, of course. I can't really hear, but I can hear you now. Could you repeat? Could you bring that one back? If you went out, we just got. Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool.
My dream song would be
Yes.
Big Pun, but he's not
Right.
here with us.
Right.
It'll be Big Pun. It'll be Biggie
That's,
Smalls,
mm,
Scarface, and Dave East. Now I know I could get Dave East and me on.
right. We could get that Scarface though, and that sounds like a great track. I can hear that going together.
Emphasize on every T and every vowel. You know what I'm saying? He emphasized. So,
Greatest writers, like all
hmm
together that we produce. You feel me? And
hmm
one thing I noticed is his influence is very strong because it lives in a lot of other people. Like
hmm
people may not have like Scarface fans are heavily influenced by Scarface fans. You see what I'm trying to say? And
yeah,
that's what I mean. It's not just I rock out with Scarface. He cool. No, if you a Scarface
hmm
fan, you rock out with Scar. Yeah, I mean, you rock out with Face, like for the long way.
yep,
And I'm seeing that in other people. Tupac, he was heavily influenced. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't mistaken, I did my homework right. Tupac was in there. He come from a little bit from under him.
hmm
Um, so definitely Face one. All right, I say that to say Face one of my favorites too, though.
yeah,
But not to
yeah.
take
My
away too much
favorite
of your.
group, my favorite group would be the Locks. Like just
Ooh.
because it's just and DMX would be my favorite outside.
Yo, that's lyricists. That's right. Shoot. Hey, with that, I know that. Hey, with that being said, is there one thing you want to say? Is
Father's uncle on your mother's side. You tune in to me on YouTube at OSOLO21, on Instagram at OSOLO21, on TikTok at OSOLO21, and on X at OSOLO21. Hit me up. And you're now rocking with the most electrified, your father's uncle.
That's right, y'all. Y'all heard it here. Legendary, powerful insights. That's all we bring y'all, man. Listen, we got that shit that y'all could take and live your life by. All right. All right. Hey,
Yeah,
Solo, I appreciate you stopping by, family. I'm gonna tap in with you, and I got some bonus for you too. So that between me and you, I
good
got some
looking, bro.
bonus for you too, because I appreciated what we did. That was heavy.
Good looking, bro. We can definitely get a part two to this. We come back, reconvene.
Yes.
However you
Oh, I
do it.
appreciate that much. Y'all heard it here first from the
All right,
king's
tell
mouth.
give the kids my love at the school too when you get back there.
That we're gonna tap in with you a little later, y'all. Peace, love, and light.